Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dr. Derri, and welcome to another episode of Debt Free with Derri. So today is February 28th, so it is the last day of Black History Month. I hope you all had a great February, a great Valentine's Day, and I hope you found some type of way to celebrate Black history. So today, in today's video, I'm going to be going over whether I like the binder cash envelopes better or if I like my fabric cash envelopes better. So I did go ahead and personalize it, put my little monogram on the binder, and I did use these once my envelopes came in. So we're gonna get into that today. We're also gonna go over our February numbers, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my March overview as well. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so as far as the binder envelopes, this was my little binder envelope. I got my envelopes in here, and I even put my ID and my debit card in here as well. But guys, I didn't like it. I did not like the binder envelope for myself. I prefer my fabric envelopes. I don't know if it's because I started out with a fabric envelope, so I'm kind of used to it, but in my opinion, for myself, it was easier for me to carry these envelopes around than it is to carry these around. And then also, being that these have a zipper on the envelope, let me just take one out. Like, they have this little zipper on the envelope. It was harder for me to get the money out quickly. For example, like when I was grocery shopping, I had to unsnap the binder, then I had to go into the envelope. The envelopes get stuck a little bit sometimes, so then I had to go through here, and it was just a lot of work. I felt like it was a little bit too much work from what I'm used to doing in a grocery store. And then also, you have to make sure that the zippers, so I did do the colored envelopes to make it a little bit easier, because the colors help me distinguish which envelope is which rather than doing the clear. But you have to make sure you do the zippers opposite. So I have one zipper on this side, one zipper on this side, and then the next one is on the other side. So you have to go back and forth, because it can get kind of bulky in here if you put all of the zippers on one side. So I did take that into account when I was putting my words on my envelopes. So, you know, I did make sure I put the zipper going the opposite direction. So yeah, it can get a little bulky. Another thing about these I did not like was that if I was getting change back from like grocery shopping, and it was difficult for me to get it back into the envelope quickly. So if I were to just close this and leave the money in here, it would fall out. Like the change would fall out. So it's not anything. So basically, since there's no covering, I mean, I guess they probably do have ones that you can zip, but that makes it even harder to get into. But anyways, I did not like that aspect of it. Like I said, I did get the colored envelope, so it made it a little bit easier telling which envelope is which. But overall, as a daily use, I don't think this is for me. I think I'm going to go back to my fabric envelope, but I am going to continue to use this for my sinking funds. So let's go ahead and go over how I plan to use these. Alrighty guys, so I am going to use my regular envelopes for my daily envelopes. So I'm going to put my money back into these. I have not gotten the money out for my cash envelopes for the beginning of March yet. I will be doing that later on, but I can go ahead and take the money out of these and put them back into these. But I did make some new sinking fund envelopes. So basically, we have house, Trey, which I'll just transfer his into his envelope. I have a Christmas, my husband, and then I have one for myself. So let's just do these first. So I told Trey about his envelopes this month. So he did take a little bit of money out because he wanted to use my debit card to buy some kind of books on some kind of game on that PlayStation. So this is going to be Trey's envelope. I'll just put his money in here. See what I mean? It's hard for me to get the money in there really quickly. Oh gosh, that's a con. So there's Trey's. And then this is mine. I had $100 in my envelope. I'm just going to put it in here. So basically, my sinking funds will be more concise by being in one area. And then my husband had a measly $3. Lord. Okay, so I won't be using these envelopes any longer for my sinking funds. So in my sinking fund, I need to take my ID and my debit card out as well. So I'm just gonna put mine and then my husband's, then Trey's, even though Trey's zipper is going the wrong way. Oh my gosh, this is another reason why I do not like these. Okay. Then we have house and Christmas. I guess I'll do Christmas first because that zipper's going the other way. And then house. So these will be my cash sinking funds. I'm also going to take my car maintenance envelope, and I'm going to leave my car maintenance envelope in my sinking funds section. So let's see. I'm going to leave that in here, and I will just take this out when I need to put some money into my car, which I was supposed to get my car maintenance this month. I did not do it. I'm actually going to schedule to do that on Tuesday or Wednesday this week because I'm off. So I'll probably just be taking some of this money out next week. So that is what is going to be there. And then I'm going to put this money back where it goes, into said envelope. Now I am going to keep this $5 challenge envelope that way, and I'm just going to put it inside of my big envelope. So we'll put this to the side. So I got miscellaneous. And like I said, I have not gotten my money out for stuffing my envelopes for the beginning of March yet. So this is just money that I have in here from the end of February. Let's see, groceries. With the groceries, I think I'm going to start changing how I do the groceries because I have been ordering food from a meal prep company. So I think I'm just going to start taking out $100 for groceries and then using the rest of the money to go towards the meal prep company. Gas. Giving. Oh, fun money. Yeah, it's just so much quicker for me to be in the store and to just like open this up really quickly, grab the money, and then just throw it back in the envelope. And I can tell quickly which envelope is which because they all have different patterns. So I was going to take this envelope out of my package, but I guess I will leave it in there because when it's time for me to do car maintenance, I can just throw the money into that folder so I'll know what it's for. I don't have to just put it in a random envelope. And then I didn't even make a restaurant one, so that was another thing. So that's empty. And then giving. So I have $15 left in the giving section. And then that's it. So as you all know, I started a $5 challenge, and I will be leaving the $5 challenge in this envelope. So let's go ahead and add to the $5 challenge. When we started at the beginning of February, there was $15 in there. So $15 was from January. I'm not going to take the 5 out of my giving because it is giving. Restaurants is empty because I didn't even have that envelope. Car maintenance is empty. Fun money, I have a 5, so we'll put that there. Gas is going up, okay? So gas has really jumped, but I have $10 from the gas. I really should keep that $10 in my gas because, like I said, gas prices have increased in the last 2 weeks. I don't know what happened, but it went up. Let's see. Out of my grocery envelope, wow, I have $20 in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. $20 in from my grocery envelope. And then miscellaneous, I have a 5, a 5, and a 5. So I really tried not to break my 5s when I did get 5s, as you can tell. So let's see how much we have for our $5 challenge now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, $65. Wow. So that's almost $50 that I got this month in February in buys. So I'm gonna put that in my $5 challenge, and I will be keeping this in my binder, in my fabric folder. So I'm gonna stick these here, and I'm just gonna also add this in the back because I think I'm gonna start putting the 5s in there as I go, but we will see. So yeah, I definitely like my envelopes better than I like these, but I can still use this and use this for my sinking funds. So as far as sinking funds, Groceries had a bunch of ones, so I'm gonna take some of these ones out and put them in trays. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 in ones. So let's see. He has already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has $15. So I will go ahead and add this $10 in ones and make him have a total of $25 in his envelope. And like I said, he did not know about this envelope until like this week. He didn't think I had him one, but he has one. And he decided to use his money on purchasing some kind of books for a game. Alright, so I can really go ahead and disperse some more of this money to some of these sinking funds. So for Christmas and the house, I really just put these 2 in here because just in case I have extra money here or there, I can just put it in there. I'm going to keep my 20 in my groceries, and I'm going to keep my 20 in gas. Fun money, I have $30 left. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 10 in Christmas. And then I'm going to put the 20 in the house. Now we do have money being distributed for the house in our savings account, but this will just be like quick house items in case I see some decorations or something that I want to grab or something like that. Let's see, car maintenance. All right, so I believe that's it. Miscellaneous has, I'll add these few little ones to my husband's envelope. And then after this video, I'll probably go get the cash out for these. All right. So not all is lost with the binders. This is great for using it for my sinking funds. And like I said, you know, you just have to see what works best for you. I feel like this works best for me because like I said, these are on my grocery list. They're on prescription paper, that's funny. But anyways, this works better for me. So I think I'm going to continue to use it because it's kind of like a little tote. So I prefer this. Okay guys, so February was a pretty good month for the Boyce family. So I'm super excited to go over what happened and to go over this debt snowball. It's gonna be great. We paid the internet, paid the water, and this. So the water bill ended up only being $29. And then I had originally said I was not going to pay anything towards my student loan, but I ended up paying $500 on my student loan. I'm just going to put it here because I'm going to run out of lines at the bottom. Paid my gym fee. So we said we were going to put $1,500 on the land in the second half of the month. Oh, let's do utilities first. Utilities was $185.86 instead of $200. But anyways, we said we're going to put $1,500 on the land in the second half of the month. Well, we were able to do $1,580 at that payment there. We did this $1,000 here. We also did another land payment of $1,000 at the beginning of the month. Let's see. Land. Sorry guys, I'm just messing up my sheet. So I forgot I did $1,000 out of my account. Then we paid $1,000 out of our account and $1,000 out of our account again. Down here at the bottom, we did $1,580. After we paid the $1,580, we saw what was left, and then we made our final land payment of $969.34. And this made this paid off. So we paid our land off this month. I am so excited. I am so proud of me and my husband. We bought this land in February of 2019 and we paid it off in 2 years. So I'm super duper excited about that. After we did all that, we still had a little bit of buffer in our account. So I went ahead and paid the $500 on my student loan. Because originally I said I was not going to pay anything on my student loan this month because I wanted to get that land knocked out. We were actually able to pay another $500 on my student loan. Additionally, the trash bill was posted. The trash bill wasn't due until the trash bill wasn't due until March 15th, but I went ahead and paid it anyways just to get it out the way, and it was $109.34. So we did pretty good this month considering things that popped up that we didn't think of, like the trash, and we were still able to make a payment on my student loan. So let me go ahead and calculate the expenses and the amount for the debt snowball. All right, so our total expenses for the month ended up being $3,553.57. And then for the debt snowball, we ended up paying $5,578.34. So let's go ahead and flip over and do our debt snowball. Alrighty guys, so it is February, the end of February. So we don't have land any longer. So it's going to be my student loan, number 1, is at $19,896.36. And then we're at student loan number 2, which is $296,103.64, making my total $316,000. As you notice, we're missing one. So we are missing my husband's truck loan, and there was a situation that came up with his truck. It was a new truck, but something maintenance wise happened, so the company is getting the truck back. So basically he will be having to get another truck at some point. At some point in time he'll have to get another truck. So right now we're not going to include his truck on here any longer because, like I said, right now he doesn't even have one because there are technical issues with the maintenance and the company is buying the truck back. So he'll have to get, like I said, he'll get a new truck later on. I don't know if I'll put his truck information on here because right now we're just focusing on student loan debt. So once he does get a new truck, I might mention it, but I don't think I'll be including it on our debt snowball any longer. So guys, $316 is my student loan payment. So as far as a decrease from last month, I don't even think I should put that on there because, like I said, we're removing his truck. But I will go ahead and put on here how much we paid towards the debt snowball. So this is a look at last month to this month. As you can see, his truck was around $31,000. So I can't really include that as I really don't know how to go about including it as a decrease from last month. The truck is gone, but he's going to get another one. Does that make sense? Anyways, what I'm going to do is, we paid last month was at $107,367. I'm just going to add this 5 number to that to see what the total payment is. Alrighty, so with that number, with using the amount that we paid towards that last month, the amount we paid towards that snowball at this point would be $112,955.07. So we're on the right track. We paid the land off, which is awesome. And then, like I said, my husband's truck, we'll have to get to that when it comes back around. But for now we're just gonna be focusing on the student loans. Okay, we're trying to pay this student loan off. The goal from last month was to pay at least $16,500 by September to get this into the $299 range. So that's still gonna be my goal. Pay now it's pay $16,000 more by September, which is when the interest is supposed to start back accruing. They're still going back and forth on this paying the student debt thing and all that, so whatever. At this point, I'm just going to act like they're not going to forgive anything and just continue with what I've been doing. Alrighty guys, so I think I will just do a separate video for March because this video is getting kind of long. But anyway, just as a recap, our land is paid off. So I'm super excited that our land is paid off. We were able to pay our land off in exactly 2 years. We closed on our land around February 23rd of 2019. And we paid the land off on February 8th of 2020. So almost 2 years exactly, but I'm just super excited that that is one debt out of the way. So for the next few months, I'm going to be recalculating and seeing where I can put more towards my student loan. I plan to pay at least a minimum of $2,000 a month towards my student loans, but at this point, since the land is paid, it's also time to start saving for our future home. Now, I'm not going to give you all the details about our future home, but just know I will be putting on there that we're saving this amount of money for this and whatever like that. So as you all know, I do. Oh, I didn't even put that on my list. I forgot. I forgot to put on my little sheet that we did save $500 as. So with all that paying debt and whatnot we did in February, we were still able to put $500 in our savings for the house, which brings the house savings to a total of, let's see, I wrote it down. Right now we have a house savings of $1,600 in our savings. And then in my account, I have a savings of $1,000 for my car. So I've saved $1,000 since January in my savings account for my car. Then I also have $500 worth of savings for competition expenses. So I have redone my debt snowball sheets for next month. So this is the debt snowball sheet for next month. Over here on the side, I have a little box now, and it has sinking funds. So at the end of each month, I'll be putting a total amount of how much is in each sinking fund. I did not make a competition cost envelope for this because most of the competition stuff I'll be paying for online or, you know, with my card. So I left the competition money in my savings. The money for my car is also in my savings. So I will notate that when I talk about that next month. So we did really, really well last month. We were still able to save money. We were able to pay our land off, and I was able to pay on my student loan. So we're really doing really well. We did. February was a pretty good month for us. So I'm just super excited to see where we can get with my student loans and everything like that, as well as we are going to be at some point in the process of building a house. So like I said, I'll tell you all when I'm using money and things like that, but I'm not going to go through the house experience until after the house is done, just because I don't want to be putting all my stuff out there before it, you know, stuff happens. So we have not started building yet. I don't know when we're going to start building, but I will just keep on telling you guys that we're saving money for this, or we're saving money, or we're allocating money for whatever we're allocating it for. So, you know, just keep us in your house building prayers that one day your girl be in a new house with better lighting. And I have a whole little room that I can set up for my videos, okay? That's the goal. But anyways, I hope you all, like I said, had a great February. I hope you have a great week, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm going to try to post the next video probably next week, or in the middle of either next week or the week after. And I'll be talking about March's numbers and what to expect for March. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or anything about anything in the video, definitely let me know. If you like to purchase some binder envelopes, let me know. If you like to purchase some cash fabric envelopes, also let me know. I was able to I sold a set of these this month. I'll post a picture over here. I also sold some posing suits this month, so I did make a little bit of extra money. The extra money that I made, I am putting most of it towards competition. So I did have to pay my coach this month, so I did use some of that money to pay my coach. But I do have three more posing suits to make, and I'll be making money from that. So that'll be a little bit of income. And then yeah, you guys let me know if you need envelopes. I will be happy to make them. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.